The other day, I was told that my story didn't matter. That because I was young, that I hadn't survived many battles. That my age invalidated any truth in my statement. Basically, I was told to calm down and take it. Because a young man like me still has life ahead of him. And the chances of me having any real problems was slim. It took all of my self-control to hold my tongue. I wanted to unleash my fury, but that would be wrong. It wasn't his fault that he could only see surface deep. It wasn't his fault that he decided that he could write my story for me. But honestly, I wanted to ask him a few questions. And at the end, I wanted to see if he had learned a few lessons. See, I wanted to ask him if he knew what it was like to be a black man in America. To be one of the black boys that's not supposed to make it farther because he grew up in a house without a father. I wanted to ask him if he knew what it was like to grow up in a single-parent home. To grow up with a mother who never asked for help to carry the mother load. To see a mother who had to grow an extra backbone just to raise her sons up to be strong. I wanted to ask him if he knew what it was like to sleep to a symphony of gunshots, wondering if they're going to be at your front door or not. I wanted to ask him if he knew what it was like to grow up around crime. And for people to say it's only a matter of time before prison or death, before he is taken by the shackles or he is taken from his breath. I wanted to ask him how dare he tells me my story is invalidated. I wanted to ask him if he understood the implications of that statement. Because my story is akin to how David slew Goliath. Because I came from humble beginnings to personal triumph. That's why I want to give people a peace of mind whenever they listen to this peace of mind. And let them know they can put their life in their lines. Because here's the bottom line. Your words can be water to the dehydrated. They can allow a legacy to be generated. They can be the dream to the dreamless. They can allow the mute to still give speeches. Your words are the difference between life and death. As you put your belief in your breath, see, as long as you are able to put your life in your writing, you know that you are still here and you are still fighting. I just want to be a voice to the voiceless. You told him to be quiet, so I gave them multiple choices. You want him to know history, but never listen to his story. You want her to define heresy, but never listen to her and what she has to say. I guess it's a stretch. When I try to use these words to reach the promised land, the Bible said be gold in your faith. So I guess it is God's plan for me to tell you that your life is something to be bold in. Never allow your voice to be stolen from people who don't understand the fire that you were formed in, because you are. Your story is golden.